Alright, this is going to be a good lesson. This lesson will cover how to create a Facebook fan page along with a Facebook group. So just to distinguish the two between a page and a group, what I have here is a page where I can assume the identity of my brand, of my character, of another account. And so when I was doing a powerlifting brand, this is my fan page. So this is where I can post content, get news out, get updates out about my brand, including like a book release and article releases too that I was doing. And so it's all centralized towards me. It's just my posts, my news, my broadcasts. Whereas with a fan group, or let's say a reader group, you have more interactivity where it's more community based. You're inviting members to a group where everyone talks about a similar topic. If it's like a bath bombs body scrub fan group, they share recipes here. They share different ingredients that they use. Then everyone just works as a community to share advice. And if you're the owner of this group or the admin, from time to time you can also self-promote your product, your brand, and think about that. If you were to have a group related to your niche, you can build a community that's about your niche, share updates, news, recipes, ingredients. The possibilities are limitless. And periodically, when you have a book release, you can promote it to your community. And imagine having one day a community of 17,000 members. Imagine having just 1% of your members buying your book. Not even a high percent, just 1%. You would make 170 sales, as 1% of 17,000 is 170. Imagine having 5% of the community buying your book. That's over 500 sales. So this is where, along with building an email list, having a Facebook group can be monumental for your book brand and ultimately for bigger things like a content brand, your affiliate marketing business, what have you. Start building it with a group. Now, I recommend you have both a fan page and a group. It's important to have both, although I do emphasize putting more effort into the group as, like I said, it's more community based, and this is where you'll be interacting with people more. So to get started with the lesson, I'm going to show you how to make a fan group. So you, in Facebook, next to your home button, you click on create. You can choose between making different things here. We'll go ahead and make a group first. So we're going to name this, let's think about it. Let's call this the Keto Recipe Group for Kindle Publishers. And if you want, you can already add people to the group, friends, like-minded friends that want to be a part of it. That's optional. Now, what's important here is to select the privacy of your group. And you have three options. You can either do a public group where anyone can see who's in it and what's posted inside. You can have a closed group where you can only see what's inside once you've joined it. Or you can have a secret group where only members can find the group and people searching for the group won't be able to find it otherwise. I recommend having a closed group as you can kind of filter who goes in the group and if making sure that there's no spam bots joining or inauthentic members. Public group just gets too crazy, so I really recommend having a closed group for your fan group. So let's click create on that. We have to add a friend. Who can we add? I'm gonna add some guy named Ryan. Do I get to... Okay, let's just add some guy I don't know. I'll add my cousin. He won't mind. So we'll create that. Okay. And from here, we have our new group page. And there's a lot of work to be done. So we have one member already. Hand clap there. And now there's a few more things we need to do. Pretty straightforward. You want to upload like a picture, like a banner for your group. So I'm just gonna put something silly. I just watched Bird Box, so Bird Box is gonna be the banner for my keto recipe group. And aside from that, I can, well, I'm gonna stay on this page, of course. I want to save this. Okay, great. And then I want to go to my About. I can add a description. This is the best group ever for Kindle publishers learning keto recipes. Confirm. And aside from that, you also want to, if you want, designate additional friends of yours as administrators. I know a question that'll come up is, should I have my real life Facebook profile attached to the group, or should I create a second account? That's your choice, guys. If you want to either be personally attached with your real name as your brand, or have like an avatar or a pen name being attached with your group, it's really up to you. For what I do with fiction books, I personally assume the identity of my pen name. But for nonfiction, it's really up to you whether you want to use a second account or just your real account. And I don't really see any big consequences with using your personal account, other than the fact that if people are nosy enough, like if you have competing publishers against you, people can somehow figure out who you are and what keywords you're publishing for. So just be wary of that. I would just use a second pen name, to be honest. Okay, and aside from that, it's pretty straightforward from there. You can do scheduled posts. This is like basic Facebook stuff, guys. So, konbanwa from from Japan. Nah, that means good evening in Japan. We can schedule this post to be later in the day. We can have it set a week from now. So if you want to automate your post for your group and have a little bit more automation integrated for the work that this can involve in, you can do that. Or you can just post live. Let's just post live here. A good practice, I would say, is to post twice a day in your group and really create engaging discussions. So, hey everyone, I'm just going to give you an example. Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining the best group ever for keto recipes. What's your favorite recipe from the December holiday that you used to lose weight despite all the hotel buffets on Xmas? And from there, people will interact with you and such. So you want to periodically interact with your group, like do it twice a day. And when you have a release from time to time, you can announce it in your group. And if people are loyal to you and they like you, you'll drive sales. So that's just another way. Now for creating a page, it's about the same process. So we want to create a page around business or brand. We can just call it like, let's see, this was for a vape shop that I did business with in my old job. So VIP San Rafael, we can do this for vaping, tobacco, e-cigarettes, and then blah, 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 blah. We'll just make this up so we don't get anyone in trouble. Fender Way, Reno, Nevada. Let's just make it all up. Okay. And once it's created, you can upload a profile picture for your business or your brand. We're going to skip that. And a cover photo. We're going to skip that. And just like the group, guys, it's going to be virtually the same process. So you just post information and updates and clickbait too, in regards to your niche. And for a page like this in general, just once a day is fine. And like I said, you can even automate the post if you want to save time. But that's about it. So again, best practices: try to come up with posts that will engage people, encourage discussion. You want to build a community in the long term, and also try to be active. So for your group, post twice a day. Now, as far as growing your group, I'm not going to go into how to use ads to grow your group, as that can cost quite a bit of money for everyone's budget. So I would encourage you just to join other groups, be a hustler, just encourage other people on social media to join your group and find like-minded people. Find friends with connections. Have friends that are interested in your niche that can drive you traffic. Just be creative. And if that needs to boost up, then you can start doing targeted ads to boost up your group membership as well. So that's about it for this lesson, guys.